Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Mets. Okay, all set to go. Here's the veteran second baseman, Ketel Marte. As the lefty gets to work. Not close with that one. And this one is off and running. Backed off the plate that time.
He's been ranking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
There's a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And that one in the air center field. Damon has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next for New York, Adrian Beltre. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Damon drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The pitch. And 1-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Mets go down quickly. Now the Cardinals. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Lou Brock. And a pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Tatis drifts towards it. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Johnny Damon next up for the Cardinals. There's a strike. Verlander, a former MVP. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Got him looking. 2 gone now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can
dives, and he can't hang on. And he'll be safe at first. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Austin Riley. And a base hit up the middle. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now up for St. Louis, Vladimir Guerrero. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it. And that is out number 3. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. Puck back to work. Fought off foul.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's gone. A monster shot to right. His 13th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Now Machado up here. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that is strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Next pitch misses, and that's ball one. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Here comes a pitch. That one misses. Ball three. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, 0-2 now. Here's a rocket out to left. Brock hauls it in, and there's two away. Two out, space is empty. Here's the catcher, Francisco Mejia. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1-1.
Two out, space is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Guerrero grabs it on the run. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. And we're back. Now it's going to be Masataka Yoshida. The pitch. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-1 now. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Here is Marcus Semien. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And that one fouled off. On the ground, Adames zips it across, and Semien is out. Bobby Witt Jr. the next to hit. Outside low, 1-0. The Mets up by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. That's a little bit low. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And another ball.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
To the right side, Marte sends it to first, and Witt is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail here 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's George Springer.
Springer plays an important role for this team in the clubhouse, Boog. I mean, he can hit home runs, which is great, but he also brings a lot to the club away from the field, too.
And he deals. Right through there for a strike. Springer, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 10th round pick in 2024. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. That takes care of Springer.
The shortstop,
Willie Adames stands in.
He really needs to start making more contact. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
One down, base is empty.
1 ball.
And there's a
2
ball.
strikes.
And the pitch. That one just misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
At the belt and fires. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and now it's 3-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three and 2 now. Struck him out looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Marte in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. And it's fouled away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Just off the outside edge.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Adrian Beltre hitting on deck circle. Here comes a 3-2. And there's ball 4.
That pitch is in.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That one fouled off. Marte leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Now 1-1. Just missed. That's out to center field. Damon under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Mets leave 1. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the righty deals. That one the other way. Adames. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Brock, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner on the go. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one misses. Ball 2. Grounder might be 2. Marte fires to second for 1. Johnny Damon digs in now. First offering, and it just misses.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That misses the zone. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. The Cards down by a run here in the 2nd game of the series. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now the first baseman, Luke Eric.
Everyone anticipating what could be home run number 500 for his career.
Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first. And that is the... As we go to the top of the 4th. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Puck back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
So 2 balls and no strikes. In the air out to center. Brock snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado. He popped out his first time. And that's outside. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double. Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Base hit around third. He scores. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Throw to second. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
1 run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch downstairs. 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Runner goes again. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. The run comes in from second. It's 3-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but he just barely sneaked in there.
This one in the air. Simeon makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
2-1.
The wind of the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Beltre. Jump throw. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And up next for St. Louis, Vladimir Guerrero. That one drilled left field. And forget it.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Tatis snags it, and there's 2 down. Next to hit, Marcus Simeon.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Springer sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. Cards claw back a bit on the homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in St. Louis, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Willie Adames. The pitch. On a line out towards center. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And here it comes. On the ground, a short could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
So 2 down now, and here is Adrian Beltre. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. That's hard hit in the line. And that's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. And next for the Mets, Freddie Freeman.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings through that.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Puck checks over to first, and he's back. Two outs.
1 ball.
This one in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That misses. It's 2-2. Beltre off the first with 2 away. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Payoff pitch. Hit in the air, center field. Damon racing over to make the catch. Back here at Busch Stadium, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And a swing and a miss.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. The Cardinals trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. And now 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And another ball.
That's a really good take.
Towards first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out.
The left fielder, number
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one fouled off. The Mets up by 2 here in the second game of the series. On the ground to the left, Adames to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
And now here is Johnny Damon. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Here comes Wynn around third. The relay. He's safe as he gets his hand in. Now up for St. Louis. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Now at the plate, Austin Riley. Good opportunity right here. And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. In there for strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Just misses there. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Warren Spahn.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a foul ball. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Here's Manny Machado now. Bounced up the middle. In time to Gehrig. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He swings and fouls one off. Tatis waits. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brian Bayo up and loosening in the pen. Williamson also getting ready. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the DH. Must. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jeff Hoffman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Righty delivers. Lifted in the air down the left side. And it falls. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. Good eye in that spot.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Dave.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Right-handed reliever. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The Redbirds trailing by a run here at the bottom of the 6th. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Going to count 1 and 2. And another ball. 2-2 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Here comes the runner. He scores to tie it up. It's 3-all. A perfect example right there. That late discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into account, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Brock in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout.
Got him. And there's 2 away.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the
at the bullpen is Will Smith.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Fires across the diamond. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Top of it. Number 7, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Mejia. Spahn back to work. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike. Just missed. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. The wind and the pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Springer in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess, and clearly it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see it.
There's one, and that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Here in St. Louis at the plate, Lou Gehrig. The pitch. On the ground. Adames, the throw to first. One up, one down. And next, they go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Yu Darvish.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
To third. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Vladimir Guerrero. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Pulls that one foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And he hits a ground ball right side. Marte throws to first in time. And we're at the top of the 8th. Ketel Marte up to the plate. As he turns on the rubber. And with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball is often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
One down, base is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it. Got him swinging.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
And another ball.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 strike.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. One's in there, 0-1. And a curve misses outside. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Spahn checks over to first, and he's back. Wouldn't chase that time.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. And the right-hander back to work. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So digging in, Marcus Semien.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Just missed.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Bounce to third. Beltre. Fires over to first. And Semien is out. Bobby Witt Jr. next up for the Cardinals.
So we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Foul ball there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 outs. Good eye right there. Not even close there. And the count's even at 2. And another ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in St. Louis. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. On the ground to third. Oh, great grab on the down. Throw to first. Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Now here is Francisco Mejia. That one ripped, and it's just foul. That was close. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Popped up. He's under it. Makes the catch for the out. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Tatis runs. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner on the go again. Pitch is low. Throw to third. Save.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. It's 4-3. Adonis in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Activity in the bullpen. Tim Meza, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Luke warming up as well. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Garrett makes the catch, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Bo Naylor. There's the strike. And a good eye there. And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's smacked on a line to center. And George makes the grab. And there's one down. So the line. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable three-run save opportunity, because that's when he pitches his best.
In now, takes ball one off the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Runner on the go. That one out to right. Tatis after it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Lou Gehrig next up for the Cardinals. And the slider just misses.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. And that extends the inning.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Riley, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Guerrero in the box now. Takes strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next offering is down low. The winning run on second base. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base. 4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important.
About to get started here. And on the mound now, Hunter Brown. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Off the mark there. Now 2-0. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's in there at the knees. And delivers outside.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
And a ground ball to first. They get the out on Marte. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That's in there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball.
1 out, bases empty. Misses inside, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
1 down, base is empty. Right side, Guerrero moving under it. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. At it during batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was.
Juan Soto now went deep in the ball game last night. In the first.
And he just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Out of here. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Willie Adames now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And it's strike 2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Mets baseball on the show, NYC. Now up for St. Louis, Lou Brock. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
This one high in the air to left center. Long run, nice grab. One down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, John Birdie.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
The 1-1. And one fouled off. The line to kick the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
And a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Manny Machado up to the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. The wind of the pitch. Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Got it by him for the K.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swings and misses. That's strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Here comes a pitch. And another ball. That one missed. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 away. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
That clips the corner.
1-1.
2 outs, base is empty. That one finds the zone. 1-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind.
Oh, that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. Mets. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's going to be Austin Riley. Out to short. Adames. Now a jump throw. Awesome play there. Vladimir Guerrero next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. Castillo, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. The Mets leading by 2 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Kicks and fires. And that's down and away.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
1 down, base is empty. Goes down looking. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
No ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Left field. Sizing this one up. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, now the number 2 hitter, Adrian Beltre. Brown back to work. In the air, right field. Guerrero moving under it. And it's caught for the out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. That's out number 2.
Up next is that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Soto, multi-time All-Star, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Ball, that's low.
That misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Kicks and deals. There's a strike.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Adames, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next pitch is outside. Soto off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Two outs. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. At the belt and fires. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long. Back here at Busch Stadium. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Marcus Semien. Lifted in the air out to left. Springer makes the play, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Chris, when you take in a stadium, I think one of the things that I always contemplate is, where are you? And in St. Louis, Busch Stadium, you know exactly where you are with the arch in the background. They mow it into the lawn, the gateway arch. Basically goes from line to line and out towards center field, and then the retired numbers, the championship banners. I mean, it really shows off the history of this proud franchise.
Yeah, Boog, and this city is always just covered in red, especially during the baseball season. But they've added that ballpark village out there in left center field. Very accessible to come into this city, stay downtown, get to the ballpark, and taking a game in a great setting.
This ball's chopped to the ground, bounces into the outfield, base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And a swing and a miss there.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Stays alive. The Cards down by a pair here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, George Springer. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, these Mets do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
The 0-2. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And the slider just misses. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And now it's Manny Machado. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Tatis waits.
That's ball 2.
Late with the swing there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swings through that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And here it comes. In the air, right side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Guerrero quickly throws it in. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. 1 away, runners at first and third. Here's the catcher, Francisco Mejia. And that one wrapped foul. And now the 0-1. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Ball 2.
Up and in. And the count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Machado on third. Tatis over at first with 1 away.
No, he's in
Brown
there.
keeping an eye on him.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
2 on, 1 out. And there's a ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Double steal. Ground ball right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third. In there safely. And they're up by 3. So the batting order turns over. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Ball one there. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Brian Bayo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Williamson, the lefty. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. He's safe.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and
makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And we're back. John Birdie at the plate. The right-hander back to work. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time. Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
One down, base is empty. Just misses with that one. Caught him looking for the K. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Austin Riley. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. St. Louis goes down. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Adrian Beltre. And he deals. In the air, out towards left center, moving under it. And there's 1 down. Here's Oliver Marmol. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Brian Bayo.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. The punch out there. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that's a double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Mets lead. Back here in St. Louis, now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Lays out and makes the play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Masataka Yoshida next up for the Cardinals. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Next offering upstairs. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That just misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good eye in that spot.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit.
Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it.
It falls in, and that's a hit. And that rolls into the corner. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's now a 2-run game. Not in time. He's safe. 1 down.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Simeon, the runner at third. Witt at first. 1 gone. Just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 3-2. Safe. He beats it.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swings and he breaks his bat. Down the line, and it's foul. Just misses. And it's 2-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And that's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Birdie up to bat next, lays off for a ball. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And the righty deals right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Soto gets under it, squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Here in St. Louis, top of the 6th inning, and stepping in for New York, George Springer. Pulled down the line, this one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And a good eye there.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And a swing and a miss. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
2 away. Two outs. This is empty. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Smoked on the ground a second. That's the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Cardinals 2. Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lou Gehrig. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Inside, just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Out to short. Jump throw across his body. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Just missed. Riley, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2024.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The Cardinals down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Guerrero lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Down the middle for a strike. And the count even at 1. And the pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across to first. And Vladdy is set down. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Mejia. Out towards right center field. Long run on his horse. That'll drop in. Plays it on a hop. And that turns the lineup over.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Here's Ketel Marte. Mejia aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim Meza, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Luke also throwing. Rudder takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Adrian Beltre up now for the Mets. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that one is in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Alvarez drifts towards it. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. That one way outside, and that is ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Yu Darvish on the pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Sliced hard but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Just misses there.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Left-hand batter waits. On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
One down, base is empty. Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. And that skips in the dirt. That one off the mark. 2-0. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in St. Louis, and now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Bayo back to work. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Here comes the 0-1. And Adames swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, but get back on track. His team needs him.
Fought off foul.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
And the right-hander deals. And there's a foul ball. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now Machado up here. 1 for 3. Outside. Ball 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
There's a swing and a drive. And foul as it bang.
legs off the fence. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. So they. And we're back at the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Francisco Alvarez. First offering and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Outside.
No strike.
Right-handed reliever. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. Swing and a chopper. Whips it across, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now the left fielder, Lou Brock.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Birdie stands in now and watches strike 1.
Ball 1.
And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases. That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one missed with a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous. Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the 9th, and stepping in for New York, Fernando Tatis Jr. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
A wind in the pitch. That misses. Ball 1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the switch hitting catcher, Francisco. Mejia. Mets going with a pinch hitter. Josh Bell looking to start something with one gone. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brock gets under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Back to the top of the Mets order. Now a chance for Ketel Marte. Rips that one to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Nothing across here. So coming into the game now on defense, Andy Rodriguez. He takes over behind the plate. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Josh Hader.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right.
Boots it to first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. And that one fouled off. The pitch. A 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a count 1-2. On the ground to first. Freeman takes it to the bag, and they're down to their last out. Masataka Yoshida will hit next. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Hader is just 1 strike away.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Raced into left. That's a base hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Simeon stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That's off the mark, and it's 2-0. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Saved at second, and that was not close. With the winning run at the plate, we're in the last half of inning number 9. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swings and misses, struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
This was a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.